Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning into the Medium by Design. Today is a very special message from Mike Sardina, the man that was portrayed in the movie Song Sung Blue. I went to see the movie, and the next day, Mike was here in my kitchen talking to me and telling me he had something he wanted to say, something he wanted to share, and we had a funny banter back and forth because I didn't really ask him to do that. I didn't want to do that, and but I did, like I always do. I relented, and here's what he had to say. There is always more to say, more to share. What a life. I mean it. Me and Claire had a wild ride, ups and downs, challenges and triumphs. Now look, I get to be heard all over again. Ah, an entertainer's dream. But in all seriousness, the love we had, the struggles we overcame, and the immense joy we got to experience with audiences was quite frankly over the top. Some people might look at the tragedy part, but I like to think we met to be shining stars together and enjoy a ride that we never could have had alone. You yourself always say, when two or more come together, that's something I say a lot, that is the perfect motto for our lives. Can I share a little bit about love now that I have your undivided attention? Love, and in my case, devotion, came together. I was tested, and that is how I looked at it. Many people today, if the going gets too rough, will leave. I don't judge that because everyone must do what they feel is right for them. Oh, this guy gets me. In my case, leaving was not allowed. I felt like you do that. He's talking to me. Sometimes there is a higher calling, a higher task that is put before us, and we don't have the choice to walk away. If you haven't watched the Neptune videos on YouTube, you want to, because this is how my life is, right? And he's reflecting on that in this message. I'll read that part again. Sometimes there is a higher calling, a higher task that is put before us, and we don't have the choice to walk away. That is how I experienced my life with Claire. I have no regrets. The love I felt and had was real and meant the world to me. When our friends talk about how they saw how we looked at each other and knew we really loved each other, doesn't that say it all? The love people have that is seen and felt by others is so tangible, real, and beautiful. Sometimes I really believe that was all I needed. That is what held me up, kept me sober. Coming from some of the history I had and then getting to experience the opposite end of the spectrum was a hoot. I could never have predicted what would come and was so glad to enjoy the ride. You too, me also, are embarking on a ride you can't see coming. You sharing your gift and light has a lot of love to it, love that most cannot understand, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that you share this love and let life take you wherever it takes you. I can see what you have gone through with people over your life and understand that you often wonder where all of this is going. This is not up to you. That's the part I can't stand. You are only responsible for being you in all the ways that you can. We each wear this guy got so into me, right? It's so into my energy. I got to tell you, he really affected me. We each wear different hats in life depending on the responsibility needed at the time. Those hats change. That is the way it is supposed to be. It is the natural order. When you add love to any or all of it, it turns into the icing on the cake. That is the experience I had with Claire. She was the icing on my cake. I would wish this type of love for all to have. It changes your life. It lessens your traumas and brings a newfound appreciation for all that is given to you. If you can walk with this idea at the front of your mind, life will continue to bring surprises for you to enjoy. By the way, you better keep singing. You are pretty good. I do sing. You wouldn't know this on my YouTube channel, but I do sing, and I am pretty good. So that was from Mike Sardina. And I would strongly, if you're into music, if you're into Neil Diamond and you're into a couple's love story and their trauma and what they overcame, Song Sung Blue is the movie for you. It is an incredible story of a power couple that powered through no matter what was dished out. It was quite surprising, really. It was very, very emotional. And I will tell you this, I know many of you that don't have a life experience like I do, you can't relate. I know that. But I can't care about that. This is my life experience, and this is the way it is. I went to that movie, and I have not stopped crying every day since. I don't even know what to make of it, but that's my experience. And this guy really got into my heart. Did I want that to happen? No, but that's my Neptunian life. And like I said, you can watch those 3 Neptune videos and learn more about that planet and why some of us are extremely sensitive. So with that, I appreciate you watching. There is more to come. Do something to be supportive if you're moved to do that. And my new line, I think, for 2026 is, as long as I'm breathing, I'll have more to share. Thanks so much for watching.